Well, good afternoon, Earth Angels, on this delicious Wednesday early afternoon. Happy hump day, as they say. Brother Gil here. Welcome to this impromptu episode of Brother Gil's online monologue series 2025. I'm not sure which episode this is, but I am just feeling the need to do a monologue. It's been an extraordinary week thus far, and certain things have been flowing through my spirit that I believe can be interpreted as through doing a monologue. I have not written anything down. I grow through those stages, if you will. Sometimes I will write these down, but here of late I have not written anything down in terms of monologuing or even scripting. But here I am. Here we are today. Welcome to Brother Gil's online monologue series 2025. Now, there is an exercise that we do. You know, I'm a retired audition from Broadway musical theater. So I'm always thinking in terms of technique and how to improve upon my speaking and the use of my mouth cavity, because as a stroke survivor, you realize, praise God, it will be 3 years that I am eating and rejoicing for my event of stroke on November 1st, 2025. Glory to God. So I have nothing but celebration, nothing but rejoicing and praise and honor to put into the universe. I choose that. I choose to OD in my peace. You know, I'm not fucking right now, so I can OD on peace and love and sharing that and exercising the caregiving of compassion and empathy for others, because God has been so good to me. He is so good to me. And so I want to do another exercise today. Hopefully it will become a monologue of merit that will leave some good thoughts, that will intrigue and prick some critical thinking, because as you see, we are all dealing with a lot. I want to stop here for a moment, even before we begin. Just send some love and prayers and faithful hope to the Caribbean, Jamaica, and all those areas where these hurricanes and tsunamis or whatever, all those things, those storms are passing through. I understand where they have landed, level 5s. There's been a lot of flooding and a lot of loss thus far. I pray, God, you move in, you intervene, oh God, and that you will just let your grace emote love and protection all over the Caribbean islands. So here we are. I think this subject today, we take an exercise, a word, a phrase, a sentence, and then we monologue on what that topic, that word, that sentence is. Today, it's been in my spirit quite a minute. We're using the term aging or maturing, getting older, quote unquote. Whatever that means. And hopefully in this moment, we we can explore that. Aging, getting older, maturing. It's interesting. It's interesting in America. Uh, I've lived other places, but a great deal of my understanding and sensitivity is from being an American in America. I was reared here, I was born here. And I don't know if it's just a cultural thing, but growing up as a Black person, a Black man in particular, in America, we have been trained, perhaps, or we have been given, force-fed in many ways, a way of understanding aging, getting older, maturing. And I want to just explore that right now because I'm at an age in my life, some may say it's middle age, middle age, right? I'm 66. So I guess that's pretty close to middle age. You know, yeah, depending on your scope of understanding. But in understanding the art of growing, getting older, maturing, of getting that heavenly blessing of the longevity of more time on this plane, there's a lot to maneuver through spiritually, physically, mentally, as we reflect upon all the if, when, whys, whats that are supposed to accompany aging or getting older, maturing. I believe, because I'm growing through a lot of that now in my own personal walk, we have to unlearn a lot of lies that have been attached to this stigma of getting older. What do I mean by that? Especially in our health regimen, our body temples. Excuse me. We know that the body changes. Joints move a little slower. We have to stretch a little bit more. We have to breathe more deeply, et cetera, to help things keep having a fluidity. And in my case, being a stroke survivor, even more so goes into that, more thought, more intention of doing and activating that mindset is prevalent to becoming the best that I can still become. At 66, we've been given a lot of falsehoods growing up, depending on where you read, not necessarily from our family, our parents, but the philosophies of growing up in America, how we relate to what it means to age and become older. You understand me? There are a lot of phobias that we all, I don't know all people, so I won't say all, but a lot of us may have been hoodwinked to carry, to think that these things must become, these things must become a part and must be part of getting older because A, B, C, D must happen. Y'all know all the lies. Let's make a list. You know, we contribute so many things to the art of aging. Because we get past a certain number in societal terms, we begin to In the mind's eye, we have subliminally recorded a lot of shit that is supposed to accompany getting older, becoming more mature. And I hope I don't make this long, but it's not written down. I'm just sharing in monologue form, right? Because I'm older, being a male, I'm supposed to go limp. My dick is not supposed to be able to function anymore because I'm a certain age now. So my libido changes, right? We've been programmed to think that. And because I'm getting older and I'm quite like middle age now, I'm supposed to have all these ailments, uh, uh, rectal colon issues, swollen this, and all those things. Now, I'm not making light of any of that, but what I'm saying is we have programmed ourselves to automatically assume the responsibility to these things because in America, it's a part, quote unquote, of the art of aging, the art of getting older. Where did that come from? Is it one of these algorithms connected to Big Pharma so that they can keep selling us all these chemicals to do things in our body temple? You know what I'm saying? Where does all that stuff come from? The Bible doesn't teach us that. God didn't send those images, those messages to us because of him giving us more time on earth. So where do we get these things? How do we learn them? Better yet, how do we unlearn them? Is more of what I'm reaching for. Just because we're blessed to be getting more mature and aging, with all due respect to the realities that can become. There is nothing, I believe, there's nothing about aging, getting older, that tells my body temple that it has to break down and become ill, non-functioning, because of the fact, the art of my getting older. Think change is imminent. But because I'm older, in those subliminal things that are already programmed in my body starts manifesting in my body. All these things that, shit, they got a pill for everything now. And they're expecting us to come in and say, hey, man, I'm here now. I'm at this age now. I need da 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 da. I think that's an unlearning deep in the pits of our minds and our spirit to alter those things. If we understand, as we understand the art of maturing spiritually, if we understand the art of maturing and aging in peaceful bliss of this body temple's truth, we have to separate ourselves from the things such as what society teaches. You're older, so you're going to have prostate issues. You're older, so your intestinal area, which is where everything we are is housed in the chest, the torso area. Excuse me, if we understand the power of collectively speaking health and strength and recovery always to our bodies, as we mature in particular, I challenge the art of expecting the body to break down in all these chronic ways that society is just waiting for you to get to, so they can fill you up with all this shit, all these chemicals, and all these. You hear some of this new shit they advertising, it ought to be against the law. If something's going to possibly give me cancer and destroy me, what the hell do I need it for? You understand the sickness that we have been manipulated in. Excuse me. And it seems to be normal. They want it to become normal. Just because we're getting older does not mean we're getting sicker. We have to unalign ourselves spiritually and mentally to that train of thought. It's a lie from the pits of hell. It's a subliminal mind fuck that we've got to unlearn. I hope I'm making sense to somebody. Start right where you are and start understanding how your body functions, especially men of color. Our bodies are very, our sexual center, our balls, the penis, the colon, the bladder, our intestinal tract, our anus, all those things are there unified purposely. We mustn't be afraid to understand how to gauge keeping it healthy, feeding it what it needs, especially as we age. Because we're getting older doesn't mean we're becoming sick. That's a lie from the pits of hell. We must unlearn that. You feel me? Life is going to show us different things. But the less we program ourselves to expect certain things in our body temple, the more apt we are to avoid those things. Because words are things. So a man or woman thinketh in his heart, so is he. Those are simple words, but very, very powerful. You understand me? Okay. So celebrate getting older, getting more mature, receiving that gift from God to be here longer and longer. Doesn't mean we have to become sicker and sicker. That's an American bullshit lie. Start knowing that now and start reversing that in your mind's eye right now. Brother Gil loves you. God loves you too. This has been another impromptu episode of Brother Gil's online monologue series 2025. This has been aging, the art of getting older. Why do we program ourselves a certain way? We must unlearn that. You feel me? Okay. Peace and love. Do something wonderful for yourselves today and for someone else. And always know that you are blessed. It's voting time. If you're not registered, get out. Make sure you're registered. And let's take all these fire extinguishers in America to the polls and let those people know they can fool some of us some of the time. Oh boy, we see you. We see your evil practice. We see your ungodliness. We see your unrighteousness, your callous distortion of true. And we don't serve kings. This is still America. And we still love America. Until the next time, this has been Brother Gil'S Online Monologue Series 2025. Peace and much love. Oh, yo, oh boy. Bye-bye. Yeah.